so we've got some lovely donos that have been
改め
coming
て
in, and they
次
all
のゲ
go
ー
to
ムが
support the
ディアブ
National
ロ
Women's
2
Law
ロ
Center.
ード・オブ・ディス
And
ト
what
ラク
is
シ
that
ョン
exactly, chat?
カテゴ
Let me
リ
tell you.
ー
The
が
National
エ
Women's
ニー
Law
パーセン
Center
ト
is a group of advocates,
なんていうん
experts,
だろう
and lawyers who
BAL
fight for gender justice,
で
taking
朝
on
シンノ
issues
ーマ
that are
ル
central to the lives of women
という
and
ことで
girls. They believe in a world
私
in
ディア
which
ブロ
all
シリー
women
ズ
and
は
girls can
全然
live,
遊んだことが
learn,
ない
and
ので
work with
ミ
equality,
リシラで
dignity,
お送りい
safety,
たし
and
ま
bodily
す。
autonomy. For more than 50 years, they have been on the leading edge of every major legal and policy victory for women. You can learn more about the important work they do by typing !NWLC in the chat. I have to say, chat, that
一応ディ
we're
アブロ
also watching
2の
Frost Fatals, and
えー
Fatals is
と
such a lovely
まあ
community.
発
If you
売
have
た
not
してから
been a part of us before, welcome,
数
first
年
of
後
all. We
ではない
Our
のか
Frost Fatals 2026, we are presented by
一応
Frank
ディアブロ
Fatals, which is a
2その
community
もの
of
では
women
な
and
く
femmes
て
who are interested in speedrunning, charity
エキス
events,
パン
and
ション
gaming.
的な
In
感じ
addition
の
to our two flagship
追
events,
加コン
Frost
テンツ
Fatals
に
and
当たるそ
Flame
うですね。
Fatals, we have a supportive community in Discord with activities year-round,
新章
including
追
Game
加
of the
と
Month and randomizer
新しいクラスが
randomizer
2
events.
つ
There we go. It
追
is a
加され
space
た
for
パ
youth
ッ
if
ケ
you
ージだ
identify
そう
as a
で
femme or a woman in
で
any way that is meaningful to you.
今回走
Cis,
られる
trans,
アサシンのクラス
non-binary,
が
and gender
それこそ
non-conforming individuals are
この
welcome to
エキ
join
ス
the
パン
Fatals
ションで
community.
追加され
If you
た
would like to join
クラ
Frame
スだそう
Fatals
です。
Discord server, DM the FF Blue Sky account or send an email to framefatals@gamesdonequick.com. Goodness me. I also have to say,
ビットウォーが
Fatals is a
設
lovely
定
community,
され
and if
て
you
まし
haven't joined
て
us in the Discord, there is so much hype and fun going on in there, so please do join us. If you
こち
are
ら先ほ
a
ど
femme or a female in any way that applies to you,
達
not,
成さ
you know,
れ
if
てい
it,
たというこ
whatever
と
is
で
special to
セー
you.
ブ・ザ・バーバ
Sometimes
リアンズ
foxes are
の
femmes on
ビ
the
ットウォ
inside
ーが
sometimes.
設定されていてこちら無事達成しております。
Going to wiggle my way through
バーバリア
of
ン
these
も
fantastic donations that we
ク
got
ラス
during the
の
chomp.
名前みたいですけれども
I
カテゴ
have
リの
a
カテゴリじゃない
$5 donation.
ビットの説明を
No comment.
見
Thank
た
you
と
very
こ
much,
ろ
P0. Appreciate that. I also have a
捉えられた
$50
バー
donation
バ
from
リアン
Ray with no
を
comment. Thank
頑
you
張って
very
助け
much.
ます。
Appreciate
見つけたら
that.
助けるよっていう
Honestly, you folks are making
説
it
明が
really
書
easy
いて
for
あ
me. I
り
don't
ま
have to
す。
read anything at all. You're just putting in no comments. If you want me to read things, please put in comments. Tell me a bit about what's going on. In fact, I'm happy to read voices, and I know that there are some games coming up that have voices. Like Deckard Cain. Do you want to stay a while and listen? I have.
ちょうど画面に出てますけど、次に走られるタイトルのゲームコードもプライズの一つになっているそうですね。
Chat, no. It's okay. I've got $100 from Rarest. No comment. Hey, thanks. While you guys are getting your donations in, I have to say it's !donate, but I also know that I'm looking at the Twitch screen here on the other side of my life because I have way too much going on, and I can see at the very bottom, you know where you normally click subscribe? There's a cool little button there that says
次の
donate
ゲ
to
ーム
charity.
は入っていないですけども、
You
今
can
回
donate
も
to charity by just clicking that
フロ
button
スト
too.
ファ
So
タ
if
ル
you
ズ
don't feel like
2026から
typing !point donate, clicking the
イ
link
ベン
and going
トで
there,
走られ
you
るゲー
can
ムを
just
ピッ
click the
クアッ
link
プし
at
た
the bottom of the screen where it
ゲー
says,
ム
you
バ
know,
ンドル
Games
が
Done Quick, and then it's got the little follow, which you all
ハンブルバンドル
better
です
be
ね、
following
販売
Games
さ
Done
れている
Quick.
ようです。
And then there's a little bit more about notifications and blah, blah, blah. And then there's donate to charity. You can click that way and donate that way as well. And it does
ゲー
come
ム
through
が
and I
7
can
つ
see that your donations are there.
11ドルというかなりもう1タイトル買うよりも安いっていうすごくお得なバンドルが販売されてますので、ぜひ気になる方は
There was so much love for the chomp.
調べてみてください。
Chat loved you. I just want to let you know that chat loved
一
you
応
and
リ
I
ス
loved
トリー
you.
ムの
There's another
方で GDQ の情報を載せているチャットがありまして、そちらの方にも
but it's just a lot of hype for the
今
chomp.
回のチャリティーバンドルが販売中ですっていうことで投稿されているので、そちらからご覧になって
Now,
URL で
I
飛んでい
hope
ただく
that
のもあ
everyone's
り
got
だと
some
思いま
hydration
す。
and everyone's got some snackies because the schedule today is absolutely stacked. Stacked, I tell you, chat. This is day 4, and you know, we get to the middle of the day, or the middle of the week. I don't know what day it is. I don't know what year it is. But here we are. I was just talking. Welcome back. For those of you who are on a break, welcome back in. I was just talking about how absolutely stacked this day is. And this is like a midday. We are day 4. We're in the middle of the event.
キャラクターネームも
It kind of maybe things get a little,
離島で
chill.
投票
No, absolutely
が
not.
行
Not
われて
today.
るんですね。
Today is going hard. Absolutely hard because we are starting with Diablo 2, Lord of Destruction. Any percent Baal percent. Any percent Baal percent? Assassin. There we go. We're getting all the words in. And I just need to hype everybody up just a little bit. Oh, I've been told that it's day 3, not day 4. I can't count, chat. Please send help. I want to hype you up though. Chat, let me hype you up. Before I can't count anymore. I need to hype you up.
スナックサ
Overnight,
ラモ
the
ス
restream raised the money to save the barbarians. Now, I was all ready to hype you up to save barbarians because what are barbarians but big, chunky people with big muscles and big weapons who become blenders?
どんな名前かはわからないですけれども、一応キャラクターネームを投票で決定して、載ってますね、ちょうど。$50入ってますけど、それで走られるようです。
Anonymous with a $50 donation, both of them with no comments, and a $1,000 donation from Underscore, who says, "Save the Babas. D2 is still one of my favorite games of all time, and it's exciting to see it at an FF event. Glad to support the NWLC." Me too. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. The Restream community is incredible, and I really, really appreciate you all. So, actually, speaking of, Deckard Cain is in my flat. He has arrived. He's appeared. And he's telling me that it is time for Diablo 2, Lord of Destruction, any percent Baal assassin normal with Ellieceraptor. Take it away, my friend.
Well, hello.
始まりましたね。
I am Ellieceraptor. I have speedrun a lot of Diablo 2. Probably more than any healthy, sane person should do, but I love it. With me, I have my wonderful commentator, Midi. Would you like to say hi?
Hi, yes, yeah, I'm Midi, the long version being Nondescript Midnight, yes, and I'm excited to see Ellie crush this run. She's really, really good, like really good.
Yeah, I do okay. Yeah, so what is the winning name?
Oh my goodness gracious, stand by one. Let me find it for you. It is Snaxaramus.
Snaxaramus.
It is SNAXXARAMUS.
スナックサラマス。
US, there we go. Okay.
beauty.
Thank you all so much for donating towards that. And without further ado, it's
ドネーションで決められた名前を入力して、で、カテゴリーにあるアサシンのクラスを選択してキャラクターを作るところです。はい、グッドラックです。
Make sure the UI is the way I want it, and yeah, Diablo 2, very famous game, a very influential game. Even if you're more familiar with the later games in the franchise, the DNA of Diablo 2 is very much in them. And if you have played other action ARPGs, you know that there's usually a big emphasis on procedural generation and randomness, and that is definitely the case for this game as well. But Diablo 2 has some incredibly powerful little tricks and well, theoretical things that you can apply to mitigate or outright like yeah, go like play around that. So I will get a bit further into each one of them as we go. The first thing I am going to do is I am going to go into the Den of Evil, where the very first quest of the game is.
Perfect.
And I am going to clear it out, which is the quest. Hopefully the den will be kind to us and we don't have 5 trillion these small red goblins. And the shamans resurrecting them. But yeah, when we clear this out, what the quest gives us is 1 skill point, which is extremely useful because skill points is how you boost your damage in this game. It's the only way of boosting your damage, really. And then it also allows you to
本
reset
当に先ほ
your
ど
entire character.
ゲームの前に
Reset everything to 0.
お話しした通り、
Spend all your skill
全
points
く
and
私
stat
は
points.
遊んだことがないゲームでし
And
て、
that won't be used until the
まあ、一応ちょっ
very
と
end of
調
the
べ
run.
て、
Like literally the
マ
very
ル
last.
チプレイ型のすごく先駆けのゲームだっていうこ
And
と
we got fallen seating in here.
を先ほど知りました。本当にそのぐらいしか今知らないで
And that is quite annoying
ゲームを
because
見て
they
おりま
like
す。
to run around, flee, and they can be resurrected by the shamans. And that is
まあ、とはい
usually
え
not a good thing.
スピードランなので、カテゴリー的にもそうですけど、奏者さん一人でされている
But it should be fine.
っていうことですかね。
Hopefully I have not missed anything at the start, because that would be sad. Because then we wouldn't have to go back through the entire place and
3、4は
look for the last enemy. And
I
that's never a
believe.
good time.
I believe I have faith.
I also
Thank
believe.
you. Thank you. I know. Yes. Please have faith in me. We can
Absolutely,
do this
lending you my energy.
together.
And have you already done animation swaps, or
Not
is
yet.
that only coming up a little
Not
bit later?
yet.
Okay.
Not, we will do that as soon as we are done here, and that's the first, instance of us, using a glitch in this game. And I will get into it as soon as we clear this very busy little, I guess, party that they have down here.
It's a bit of a party room. They were excited about the marathon.
They all showed up to wish me luck. Hooray!
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, this is definitely one of the most packed. Wow, hitting level 4 in the Den of Evil is not a good thing. That is certainly not what you want.
Just saves having to get the levels later, you know.
ゲーム自体は、
Sure, yes. There we go. Silver lining. I
こ
appreciate
のロード・オブ・デストラクションが2001年のゲーム
See, Midis are not only here to
だそうですね。
commentate, she's also here to provide
2001年
emotional support for me.
Yes, yes.
20何年前でしょう。
And,
でもなんか全然そんな感じの画面ではないよ
you
う
need
に見えますよ。
we're going to be getting
綺麗
like
と
the-
いうか。なんだろうマップの感じとかはなんだろうちょっと
Alright, so that was the Den of Evil.
昔のというか
And-
まあちょっと
We are going
その
to
年代だなっていう感じのデザインを感じます
so
け
we
ど
can start buying things. I'm
あ
keeping
そうですね今で
that.
言う
We're going to be using
DLC というか
properly. I'm going to buy some stamina potions because otherwise running is going to be a bit of a pain. Just going to buy some scrolls just in case. Don't need to look at that.
25年ぶりの
Now
大
I
型ア
have
ップデ
set
ー
up
ト
my animation
やっ
swapping
ぱり
glitch
その
here,
長い
and
シリーズ
I'm
だと
about to,
本当に
so do it right.
なんか長く愛されてる
Nope.
だけ
Again.
あるというか
Oh gosh, I got it there, but
続いていくっていうのはすごい。
Requires, there we go. Requires a bit of precision, but you got it.
Yeah, it's a little bit finicky. It is very tightly timed, but basically what I do
その
is
今回の走られてるゲームを
between weapon
調べて
sets, which
確かに
it's a thing that the
今で言う
expansion introduced.
そう DLC そのエキスパンションっぽい感じだなって思ったんですけど、でもやっぱり今みたいに追加コンテンツですっていう感じよりはかなりボリュームもあってなんだろうなリメイクにも近いように結構細かい変更がすごく多いらしくてゲーム性をかなり向上した上で新章追加キャラクターのクラス追加っていうのをした作品のようです。そうですね、これだけのキャラクターが動いているの25年前と考えるとそんなこともできたんだって感じはしますね。
Hit the ground, but that animation is kind of slow. So I swapped the animation, that animation with just the unarmed like punch animation, which is considerably faster, which increases my damage output like significantly here at the start. Alright, so the very first things that we are doing in this run, the two things that I am focusing on is just making a beeline to the zone, the
なんか
area
見た目が古くないっていうのは逆に今なんだろうちょっとレトロっぽいテイストのが逆に新しく出たりとかするのでなんだろうそういう意味では古さを感じないっていう風になってきてる可能性もありますけどそれでもシステム的に綺麗だなっていう感じがしますね。でちょっとミリシラなので見た目のことしか言えないんですけど結構サクサク進んでるイメージなのでやっぱりすごく上手なんだろうなっていう思います。一応このゲームのこのカテゴリーでは世界15位スピードランド.com 上で世界15位の順位をお持ちの奏者さんです。
Yeah, I don't think many folks liked it too much.
あ、なるほど。ポーションガブ飲みでゴリゴリする。はい、なんかゴボゴボ言ってるのはその音ですかもしかして。
Like would change the pace of the game too much, so they put in an arbitrary limitation on it, just to make sure that it's balanced, quote unquote. This is a very annoying map. It's entirely possible that I gone the wrong way. Yeah, this is not looking correct. Yeah, no. Okay, so I guess we can start like giving a small like overview of how to navigate, how to make decisions on how to navigate through areas, especially tombs, caves, like dungeons, etc. And that is done primarily through what is known as map rules, because when the game generates its
壁と床の
maps,
シミ
it
で
does so through
ダンジョンの出口が
like
ちょっと
rules
探せる。
about which
なるほど。
tiles are placed and how they are connected. Because all of these tiles
すごい。
like are
ちょっと長なこれは普通なんですか？すごい画面の上にかかるマップがどんどん広くなっていくの。
system that it should. And by knowing those rules, you can make like highly educated guesses on where the exit to an area is just by how the entrance.
あ、ダンジョンから出ましたね。雨も降ってきた。外いいですね。なんかずっと洞窟にいたからちょっと開放感があります。
the tower is a perfect time to really show how that is done, like how that is applied.
めっちゃポコポコ言ってる。
Because it's going to be 5 levels that all use the same map rule, or 4 that use the same map rule, and they're very short, so they're pretty good at demonstrating just how it's going to work throughout the rest of the run.
You know what would make you go faster?
Oh?
If you were a car. I just want to say that there's the incentive for Enter the Matrix where you play as a Firebird, you know, the car from like 1967.
なんかでかい敵が。
That is open and you can toss your donations toward that. And we have $10 from Alva who has put that towards the Firebird Man donation that says, "Let's go, Ellie! You're such a wonderful person and your streams are always the best. Time to murder Baal and raise money while doing it."
Aww. Thank you, Alva.
なるほど。ランダムだけどちょっと法則がある感じでそれを抑えて出口を探してたんですね。
Thank you for sticking with me through years of, up and down, activity. So we have the waypoint. The waypoint's important because we're going to be returning to this zone just so we can go to the tower and we can go through the tower and then kill the boss at the lowest floor because she is almost guaranteed to drop runes each time you kill her. This is not the best map here. Ideally you want the waypoint, which lets you travel like between any waypoints, like from town or anywhere. Ideally you want it to be close to the entrance of the tower. It's a little bit of a run, but it could be a lot worse.
Yeah, we want to make.
This is the tower. Oh.
We want to kind of basically get specific sort of rune words, and Countess, I believe is this boss's name, is pretty good for that.
Yes.
So we're going to be doing a little bit of running through here. Hopefully not too much.
Hopefully not too much.
I'm crossing my fingers.
Thank you. We need that. Chat, please cross your fingers.
Yes, everyone in chat, cross your fingers.
Please cross your fingers and then type that you are crossing your fingers.
How can they type if their fingers are crossed?
That's not my problem.
With great difficulty.
But I believe in that you can do it. But yeah, so as I said, map rules is a huge part of navigating through
もうアサシン君お腹チャプチャプやろな。まだ14分だ
to
けど。
read maps. I'm going to stop here for a second to explain how it works. How the entrance tile is rotated. That will determine the rotation and direction that you need to go towards to find the exit tile. So this tile, I look at the minimap, or you can just look at the actual tile, and this is pointing in this direction. This is forward.
その説明してるからなんかタイルとか言ってて床のあたりをカーソルでなぞってたのでもしかしたら
I think. Yes, left.
そういうマップ生成の法則についてもしかしたら説明されてるのかもしれないです。
To go and choose the direction to go. I will go left, and there we go. That's where the way down is. But I am going to explore a little bit here because I am also looking for experience. And the tower is a decent enough place to get early game experience. Just to make sure that I stay at a consistent and decent curve for where I want to be at specific times in the game. And yes, experience
結
and
構
experience
今
routing
敵キャラで
and
入り口を塞がれてましたけど、
experience consistency is another
だいぶ
very big part of this
うまく敵を
run.
さばけないと
And
な
I
んかもう
will
挟まれてどうにもならないっていう状況になりそうだなって今思いながら見てました。
progress further, but right now the only focus is literally just getting our runes.
奏者さんもルーンって言ってます
I am overburdened. Can I slip in here with a donation?
Yep. That's what I was about to suggest.
I
Yeah.
have a $7.77 donation from That Wind Bliss that says, my favorite Diablo 2 voice line was a cut line from the Necromancer commenting on how there's junk in the sewers. It was meant to play in Act 3. My favorite Diablo 2 class? The Amazon. But Assassin is good too. You got this.
瞬殺は嫌ですね。
Why
ただでさえこんな忙しそうなのに。
Few reasons why I chose Assassin is like Assassin is just the
あーなんか
class that
炎で
basically have
塞がれてる。
specialized in. Oops, I am using the wrong weapon. Because for
辛い。
like a variety of reason, one of which okay, that's one of the reasons we need. One of the reasons is because she is like innately fast because she has bursts of speed. But also she is durable because she scales with like vitality very well. She has good base health and yeah, she has a lot of run speed, which is honestly the most important defensive stat in this entire game. She also has very easy to use damage skills and yeah, she's just a perfect, like she does everything well, basically.
Well, Chet, if you disagree, you could get your donos in and tell me your favorite class.
Absolutely.
And tell me why it's not the Witch Doctor from Diablo 3, because that's the best one.
We all love the Witch Doctor. We all love the jars of spiders.
Just
And the
thinking
frogs.
about it, yeah, that was also my favorite class. I had a hardcore character on Diablo 3 back in the way days. It was my favorite.
The way days stop.
So think too hard about how long ago Diablo 3 was released.
Yes, please don't make everyone here feel old. We are all painfully aware of that already. So yeah.
I was going to say that we are going to be running through this dungeon quite a lot but like I said, hopefully not too much.
Not
So,
too much.
Yeah, if there are perhaps like some gaps in explanations, it would be a good time for donations here, I think.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Yes, this is a
Hello?
good time.
I heard the word donation and my wee little fox ears went straight up. I've got a $50 donation from Mechalink with no comment. Thank you very much, Mechalink. I also have a $50 donation from Corinne with no comment, but Corinne put it towards play the Firebird Man. And if you want to be a car, if your favorite class in Diablo 2 question mark is car, get your donations in for the Firebird Man, where we will be playing as an anthropomorphic 1967 Pontiac Firebird. I don't even know.
I think the barbarian kind of makes rude noises sometimes. Does that qualify?
I suppose spin to win. What is spin to win but
Yeah.
car?
Yeah, they
true.
rotate constantly. They just rotate through everything. That's kind of what a car does, right?
If you put 4 barbarians together, do you get a car?
They have to be at a 90-degree angle, and you need to that could work. It could work. I could see it working.
There we go. Excellent. So you will see me
さっき
activate
ベルトを装備してましたけど、
like, in,
いいアイテムなんですかね。
in mobile, like I guess small towers or effigies or whatever you want to call them. They are shrines, and they basically confer a, depending on the shrine, a passive buff for a certain amount of time. And there are only 2 really useful ones. The most useful one is the one we have. It is an experience shrine. Oh, I forgot to set up my animation animation swap. But the experience shrine gives a boost to experience gain by about 50% for 3 or 4 minutes before it fades, and it is incredibly powerful for meeting the thresholds that I want to hit.
Yeah.
Yes, the thresholds and then the final level requirement when I want it to. So it is quite powerful and very good for us. So yeah, I guess we can just talk about experience now. The way you really want to approach experience is not everything is worth killing. There are basic enemy types that give the experience they give is based on the level of that type. And it's usually too low to be worth bothering with, but the game has 2 different enhanced versions of all the base monster types. There are champion groups, and then there are boss groups, or some people call them elite groups. This is a boss group, for example. Boss group is it's a group of base enemy type that has a named extra strong version of it, and then a
新しい部屋に入ったら、なんかすごいいっぱい敵来た。
Yes, the boss groups, the boss as well
あれみたいですね。モンスターハウス。
as well as the minions, as they're called, the non-named enemies in that group give 5 times the base experience. So those are usually always worth killing. We are slowly getting all our runes. So
the chat crossing their fingers is working. It's working.
It is.
It's working, chat. Keep it up.
You are doing it. We are doing
Send
this together.
the energy, chat.
Yes. Alright, so this is a skill shrine. This is the other useful shrine. For the duration of it, you get +2 to all skills, 2 points to levels to all skills that you already have put skills into.
で、最初ちょっ
As I
と
said,
同じ
the
展
only way of
開
boosting your damage
同じ
in
敵を
Diablo
倒してを
2, for most builds is to increase the skill
スター
levels,
ト画面に
the
戻
levels
って
of your
っていう
skills.
ダンジョンに入ってっていう同じ展開を繰り返し
Yeah,
て
it's a very good one. I think it has
de-
like 2 or
確かに
3
リセマラ的なことを
duration.
していそうですね。
This is a champion pack. Champion. No, I forgot to. Let's see. So champion pack. They are they are more powerful versions of the base class. They don't have a specific name or a random generated name, and but they only give 3 times the base experience, so they're not always worth killing. Just sometimes it's usually a value call or a whether it's worth bothering to kill them. So that's basically how you want to approach the experience. And what do you want the experience for? I mean, obviously you want to level up. The end goal with your leveling is that you need to hit level 20 to be able to complete a quest in Act 5 called like fighting the ancients.
なるほど。
And you
そう、
can
同じ
do that
ボスをずっと
or
倒し
you
てる
can
なとは
fight
思
the
っていたの
ancients
で、
on
で、まあ、奏者さんも
before you're level 20,
ルーンっていう単語
when
を
you kill them, the quest
たまに言ってたから、 そうですね。
doesn't complete if you're
こ
not
こで
level 20. So that is
欲
the
しいルー
end
ムを粘ってる
of our experience
という
gain.
ことですね。なるほどです。
Beyond, but before that,
なかなか周回が厳しいですね、それ。結構長いダンジョンだと思いますけど、普通なのかな。
The most obvious one is that skills unlock like a new skill unlocks every 6th level, and so I want to hit level 12. I want to hit level 6 as early as possible, ideally before we went into the tower to kill the
こい
countess.
つかな。
Hold on.
Anymore.
And then at level 12 we got our primary damage skill, the Wake of Fire. And that's the skill that we're going to be using for the rest of the run. And that's basically in terms of skills. We do, however, also the rune words we're going to mimic have a level requirement to them on them for as well for them to activate.
ルーンを集めて
So we try to hit those levels as well
決まった順番ではめ込むと特殊な能力が得られる。
I'm going to do my
Rune
best
word
to keep
system.
my experience gain and leveling consistent through the run by focusing on
通常プレイでも
enemies.
みんなやってた。
My favorite thing in this game.
みんなここは最速ルートを覚えて走れる。
The base
昔からやることは同じ。
and one of the
はあ。
is ghostly, so we have a ghostly ghost.
We have a ghostly ghost.
And ghostly ghost is one of my
もうやったなっていう
favorite
感
things in
じ
this
なん
game,
です
and
ね。
it
じゃあ
always makes me happy.
見ててここは。
You know, it is a blessed run when you have ghostly ghosts.
Did I just hear that the run is blessed? Is that right?
Yes, we
The
are
run is
blessed by
blessed.
the ghostly ghost.
Hype.
Yeah.
Also, I did hear that you've got fire as your main ability. Does
Yes.
that make you a firebird man? And if so, we got $200
Oh my.
anonymous with no comment. Anonymous, again, you're so generous with your pockets. I really appreciate you. And they've tossed that towards the firebird man, which is now at 44%. Hello?
That's amazing. Shout outs to Anonymous.
Shout outs
You
to
rule.
I can't carry anymore.
Can I slip in with another one?
Absolutely.
I've just heard your poor character go, I can't carry anymore. And good news, I've got a $25.50 gold, question mark, from Kitara Bray that just says, I am overburdened. Drops extra coins in donation. Thank you, Kitara Bray, for dropping your coins.
Does it make the
Great
little? Does it
donation.
make the little? Does it make the little ka-ching sound that the gold makes when you pick it
ディア
up?
ブロが
I could try,
こちらの元祖
Oh, that's beautiful.
but I tried.
Yeah, that's a.
確かに
I'm
ハック
giving
ス
that
ラッ
a
シュ
10
の
out of 10.
Yeah.
Yay!
ディアブロシリーズがその代表作として知られていますっていう
Our
If you want to
ことで
hear me do more weird noises, chat, donate.
Oh, that's going to fit perfectly because I will be making weird noises throughout this run. It's something I do subconsciously because sometimes when things get tense, yeah, the only thing my brain can do is freak out a bit and make noises.
If you'd like to hear us both make noises,
Yes.
donate now with your favorite Diablo noises. I really like the error messages too. It's one of my favorite things to do, is the error message. So please.
Oh, my favorite. Okay, here is my unequivocal all-time favorite across all Diablo.
3、
honestly, kind of
4
across all
続編のシリーズ
video
だ
game
と
sound effect, and that
武
is
器ド
in
ロッ
Diablo
プ
1 when you
の
drop
耐
the
久がある
black
と
mushroom on the
粘る
ground, and it
20年くらい現
doesn't
役で
make
プレイ
any
素晴らしいです
sense what that noise is. It doesn't
出せない魅力
really
が
connect to anything, but it
あるという
is
ことで
the best sound ever, and whoever made it deserves, I don't know.
でマップもそうですね、ランダム生成だから、まあ、無限に遊べるっていうことですよ
Yeah,
ね。
promotion.
I may have some words here from someone who has made it. Would you like to hear them?
Yes.
I have a
2が
$50
特に
donation from
人気。
Amandazon that says, as a woman on the Diablo team at Blizzard, my heart is warmed by the fires of hell seeing D2 at Frost Fatales. Good luck, Ellieceraptor.
Thank you so much. Oh, that means so much to me. Oh, thank you so much for your part in bringing this absolute, like seminal game into the world. And yeah,
2をやり込むために仕事を辞めた。それは
I'm trying not to start crying here. Thank you.
That's absolutely amazing. That's
so
ちょっ
amazing.
とリアルの生活
yeah.
も大事にしてもらってゲームを楽しんでいただければって感じですけど、
To try and help
Yeah.
Ellie.
ね、ある意味プロですよね、それは。
Anything with that?
I was just thinking that myself, to be honest.
Yeah, I was trying to bring it. What I do usually is I bring it back to the.
ミリシラだったけどキャラクターを覚えましたよ。
This is overwhelmed. No, I was.
緑の人。
So I was gonna say that you can't use fire
なんか
damage
今回ちょっ
on the
と
countess.
すごい敵が多いですね。
Interestingly, which is why you switched to stabbing her. Just a small tidbit.
This is accurate. Yeah, she her boss modifier is that she's fire enchanted, which gives her fire resistances.
Yay.
And my damage throughout the entire run is going to be fire based.
仕事を辞めたり留年したりってちょっとゲームの魅力が恐ろしすぎますね、それは。
Import like the main damage skill.
なんて怖いゲームなんだ。
Be using through the rest of the run. Yeah, which Quake of Fire. It's very good. And we have one of the two rune words we need. That's good. We are missing a single rune,
Impossible.
which is the F rune. So hopefully that will show up soon. Hopefully, ideally in this run.
レイドありがとうございます。ようこそジャパニーズリストリームへ。現在ジャパニーズリストリームではフロストファタルズ2026の様子を日本語話者向けに公認で再配信しております。現在のゲームはディアブロ2ロード・オブ・ディストラクションということで今はそのルーンという能力アップのアイテムを欲しいアイテムを狙ってちょっとダンジョンを走るのを繰り返してるっていうリセマラ状態のところですね。あの緑の人は伯爵夫人なんですね。
Nope, still not getting a rune. Okay, I'm going to do one more and then I'm going to move on.
ワンモアって
It's
言ってます
entirely
ね。
possible that we will get an F rune along the way. Otherwise, we are just going to have to do this run without a stealth, which is very unfortunate because the stealth rune word gives us 25% increased run speed, faster run walk, which is a very big deal. We have the other rune,
ディアブロ
which is leaf.
に人生狂わされたエピソードがそんなボロボロ出てくるのがなかなかすごいなっていう感じですけど。別のね、これ出てきたらこれいけるやんっていうのが出てきてちょっとそっちにするかみたいなログライクでたまに見るやつですね。
Even if we don't get an F rune here, I'm just going to keep going. just move on. Go to slow
まあ、たまにっていうか、うん、たまによくほぼそれあるっていうかその辺のね、なんかパターンっていうか引き出しの要素でだいぶ実力がなんだろう見えてくるなっていうところがあったりしますよね。
So yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that if we don't get our F rune, how many F runes do we have? We have 2. Do we have? We have 3 clear runes, but we need one of them.
どうかな、これで走れますか
I'm just going
ね。
to keep all I'm just going to keep all the runes because I might be able to up tier them through the Harada cube, which we'll get in the next
こうやって組み合わせてるの。
act. So yes, now I'm just going to be selling all the things that I don't need for money. Money is also a somewhat important thing in this run to maintain. It's not as big of a deal as some other things, but it is still important to make sure that you have enough gold.
あと3つ合成したら上位のより上位のルーンにできるからもうちょっとやるかみたいになってそれがずっと続くんですね。
And I have this very silly headcanon around
それずっとゲーム続けちゃうんだ。すごい。うん。恐ろしい。
You've just send me a message on Discord and I will go into depth on the economy of this universe.
もう集会はやめたのかな。
Oh dear.
So there we go.
Can I scooch in here?
Yes, absolutely.
So I'm going to continue to channel my energy that you get the rune that you need. Because I don't want your run to be cursed. We have a blessed run and it needs to stay that way. But we do have a new donation incentive open in which you can choose the character and the route for Enter the Matrix. Now, why am I talking about cursed? It's because you have an option here. You can choose between 2 different operatives in Zion. You can choose
感じに見え
Niobe,
ますね。
who is the speedrun choice. They're very fast. Or Ghost, who is resource management. But I have it from Saravenza, the runner, that Ghost is cursed because you ride as the passenger in the car, which means the NPC drives the car, which means it's cursed because NPCs driving cars means they don't do what they're supposed to do and it's not fast. And I'm here for not fast.
リアルな生活というか、まあリアルな健康も含めてどこかでね、ここでやめとこうっていうのを作らないとね、体壊したら遊び続けることもできないですからね。
You see, I know the game a little bit, and he's
新しいダンジョンに行ってましたね。
He's got a ghostly charm about him. If it's the character I'm remembering, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
So you can donate to choose Ghost, which is my personal choice because I'm here for making NPCs drive cars and things go slow because curse the run.
Because chaos.
But if it's not your cup of tea, you can also just be a car. So both of those are open now. You can get your donations in at !donate.
Yeah, so the map rules, like almost every single area has known map rules. Even this area, the barracks, but I always found barracks to be very confusing, so I don't understand them.
Try and cage demons.
But there's also an optional side quest in there. If you find the forge, you can pick up the hammer and bring it back to town and give it to the blacksmith in town, and she will imbue an item for you, which can be really useful if you're lucky. But yes, so the map rules for jails, the first 2 levels is forward, just forward. So as you can see, this is in this direction. Didn't have to go very far. which is always nice. And J level 3 is left, so whenever I have the opportunity to go left, I will. It is very important to note that just because you know the map rule, it doesn't mean that it's a straightforward path to where you're going. It can still be all like wrapping back on itself in non-Euclidean ways, like Mobius strip-esque. But it is extremely powerful to be able to know rules. So again, map rules. As I mentioned, most maps have known map rules. There are some where, as far as we can tell, no known map rules exist. They're like no predictable map rules exist, and the catacombs are one such example. So the only thing I can do here is, because my experience with the game, because I've been running it for so long, I know what specific tiles look like and which tiles are absolutely dead ends or do not connect in a straightforward way, or don't connect to anything. So I can make value judgment based on just looking at the tiles, which is something you learn as you beat on this game over time. As I said, I've been running this game for 10 years. I've probably run around 10,000 hours just speedrunning this game. So, okay, good. So this is where we fight the first act boss, named Andariel. She's very famous, probably one of the more well-known, because she is the first one. She likes to hug you. She likes good hugs. And she also likes to poison you.
The hugs are so good.
Yeah,
You get
very
poisoned.
good. Yeah,
I can't carry.
poisoned with envy. So one very good thing for us is that she has a minus 50% fire resistance. So she takes 50% additional damage from fire attacks, which is quite useful for us. So she just absolutely melts. Go, I have bought everything I need from here.
Makes sense that she melts because, you know, you're using fire. This is where I
This is also true.
This is where I snap my fingers and feel like that was
な
a
んか
good
新しい
joke.
マップに来ましたね。
Is she a firebird woman?
砂
Let's
漠
go
っぽい。
women.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
なんかヤシの木とか生えてましたね。
She
ヤシ
also
の木、
gives
白の木とか。
of some very sapphic vibes, in my opinion. So let's go,
Yeah.
lesbians.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I know much.
I mean, you know,
アクト1が終わ
little
って
bit、monstrous.
アクト2、ありがとうございます。
Giving sapphic energy. Thumbs up from me.
11 minutes
sure.
and no notes.
Yeah.
So as I turn in the hammer, I can imbue a base, and we get a. So the thing you really want when you imbue it is what you see at the very top, 10% faster run walk. The rest is like, actually there are some very good stats on this, but if the 10% faster run walk is the thing that you are looking for.
I've heard.
So that's a very nice imbue.
That's a market difference. You're going vroom.
Exactly, I am the car. Cuckoo.
Excellent. I have a donation for that.
Excellent. It is.
I have a $10 donation from Roxas that says, are you ready? Carman incentive speed run? Carman incentive speed run! Yes, indeed. And now we're going really fast in here too. Now you are a car.
I
What
am
kind
a
of car
car.
are you? Chat, what kind of car are you?
Now you've got me thinking about what kind of car I am.
I don't know anything about
Look,
cars.
I'll start. I'm either the little like bug car, you know, the like little Volkswagen ones, or I'm a Vespa scooter. Yep.
By your choices,
Chat, tell me what car you are.
I think if I had to choose
なんかすごい
picking a
敵がす
car,
ご
which
く
is
素
something
早
I've
くな
never
りました
thought
ね。
about, I would be one of those Nissan. In South Africa we call them buckies, but they're like pickups. I'd be one of those Nissan pickups, I suppose, like those pickup trucks, like the big ones, so I could help my friends move.
Practical and reliable. I like that.
Oh, that's so sweet. That is so sweet. Gosh, now I feel silly for saying. I was going to say a Volvo 240 because I'm Swedish and that's about as much as Swedish as you possibly can get, car-wise.
I can't.
And I don't really have anything deeper than that.
It doesn't need to be deep. It's a car.
It is
your
a car.
donos in. Get your donos in. We're almost at 44K, by the way. I'm not going to do this math, but we're about $150 away. There's some math involved, but I'm not doing it. I'm cheating. Please make sure that you mark your Carsona donations for Firebird.
Carsona, that's beautiful.
What you're saying is we need to commission someone to do Carsonas.
Oh yes, I approve of this. This needs to happen.
Excellent. I'm very happy about this.
So,
Yeah.
to get back to the actual run, a little bit, and map rules. Most of the map rules revolve around dungeons and like underground maps or indoors maps, but there are also known rules like slightly like less direct known
いや
rules
でも
for
本当
them.
に25年前のゲームでこれだけ広大なマップでたくさんキャラクターも動き効果がこれだけ縦横無尽に本当にすごいですね。
In one of the four corners. So instead of like checking every single part of the map, it's just you move in such a way that you only have to check the corners. Also, to go back to experience, as I said, you mostly want to kill
2001年っ
only
て
bosses and champions.
オープンワールドっていう言
But
葉
there are a
あっ
few
たんですかね。
different enemy types, like base enemy types that give enough experience by themselves that they are worth like taking the time to kill. And
そのぐらいのマップの広さがあると思いますけど。
the death beetles here in Far Oasis are one such enemy type.
そうですよ、
Which
25
is
年
very nice if you get
前。
them. Like you're never guaranteed to and you're never fully guaranteed to for them to spawn here, but when they do,
箱庭ゲームと呼ばれ
it's
て
also
た。
very dangerous because when you damage them, they will
あ、
release
一応いっぱいあった。
they will release like bolts of lightning, and they can hurt a lot. If you're too close, you will eat a lot of them at once, and that tends to be pretty detrimental to your health. Okay, so I'm just running around looking for the things I need to find in the overworld. So the flow of the Act 2, as opposed to Act 1,
ね、
instead
そう
of
これ
just having to
25
get
年前のゲームって言っても
to,
2ですからね。しかも2の
four in the catacombs
その
where Andariel is waiting for you.
エキ
In
スパン
Act
シ
2,
ョ
you
ン
need to
が
collect
このゲームで2001年。
powerful pieces, like 3 pieces of like relics
初
essentially,
代は
and then combine 2 of
96
them
年
inside the
でいいの
third
かな
one,
今スピードランドットコ
to
ムの
make a
シリー
stack
ズの
that you
一
have
覧
to
を見
bring
てますけど
somewhere and put it in the orifice, which that's what it's called. In they literally the thing you put it into is literally called the orifice in the game. That's not me.
Possible.
And so So there are 3
1
dungeons
は
that
ダ
I
ン
need
ジ
to
ョ
find
ン
here.
だけ、内部だけだった。
And to prevent
スマホでできて大丈夫ですか？なんかちょっとディアブロに人生狂わされたエピソードをいくつか聞いて、スマホでできちゃっていいのかなって思ってたらもうできちゃうんですか？そんな恐ろしい魅力を持ったゲームがスマホの中に入っちゃっていいの？
I can't.
I potentially can use to go back. I potentially can use to mitigate or like lessen. Like not having to do.
やめてください。歩きディアブロ本当に危ない。
And it is not working out right now. I don't know where the waypoint in Far Oasis is, and it is making me a little bit sad, to be honest.
Did you not plug it into Google Maps before?
You know, I think this game predates Google Maps, unfortunately.
お家でウォーキングマシンとか
Games before Google
バイ
Maps?
ク
Shocking.
漕ぎながらやったら健康も保てて
While you are
危険もなくていいかもしれないですね。
lost, and, not Google, Diablo Google in the background is going rerouting.
Where the heck is the waypoint? Now I'm just looking for it out of principle.
You should have printed out MapQuest.
It's got to be somewhere around here. It's either there or it's over there or here.
Yeah,
There's one of
大
those
体まあ
options.
砂漠のエリアってどのゲームでも
The,
かなり
the
広大な
magazine.
マップっていう風にはなりがちだとは思いますけど、
Oh,
これは本当に広いですね。ずーっと
Well, that was.
砂漠だし、
Okay,
got to see
I'm gonna be
the-
honest.
なんだ
That
ろ
was
う、
a
同じ
time
ところをぐるぐる
loss.
してるわけじゃなくてもずっと
But we move on.
歩き回って
We
ましたよね、
keep
マ
going.
ップ
This is,
全体を。
this is just how we're going to do.
I can't.
All right, so Halt of the Dead map rules. Just
ちょっと神殿みたいなダンジョンに来ましたね。
it's all 3 levels. You can see it's not a straightforward left. We have to go a little bit all over the place. But yeah, at level 3 we will find one of the coolest mechanics or things in Diablo 2 that really help make Diablo 2 very unique. And it's the Herodic Cube, which you can use to craft, and you can do a lot of really cool things with it. Unfortunately, in the Assassin run, you don't really use it for anything besides the progression required things. But some of the other classes definitely do use it for more things, and yeah, it's cool. Alright, so
なるほど。
oh, I didn't pick it up.
アイテムの合
I'm
成
mistaken with-
アイテムの
for picking it
You
up.
might-
合
you
成
might
に
need
使う
that.
箱を
You might wanna pick
探し
I
に来
might
た。
guess. Yes. Alright, so convenient thing here is that we are by the maggot hole, as I call it. The map rules for this area are known. It's right on the first 2 levels, and then it is forward on the 3rd level. However, Maggot Hole is a fantastic example of how, even knowing map rules,
ああ、こういう道が敵で詰まってるの嫌いですね。
an absolute and like objectively miserable
あ、まあ一体ずつ
experience
処理でき
going through
る
here,
のはいいんですけど。
especially as if, like some of the classes, because some skills do not perform well in tight spaces, and our fire trap is
do-
one such skill. So
熱が、待機列が。
the only weakness: small and close spaces.
exactly. So I'm doing what I can to just do my best to position my traps so they don't the flames don't get eaten by geometry, which is easier said than done. And And yes,
これ先が結構暗いから、本当に敵にいきなりエンカウントが結構ありますね。
you can't,
うわ
assassin or most classes, you can't just like walk past things. You have to kill everything.
あー、団体が団体でいらっしゃいました。
Slow and annoying, but I guess it is experience at the very least.
うっかりで突っ込んで死ぬっ
I
て
think while
やりそう。
Ellie's running through these, I think there are a few. We can get a few donations, and I think.
Yes, this is
I hear
perfect time for it.
donation and I appear. I love it. I have a $5 donation from Anonymous again. Hello, Anonymous. I love you. They say, we talking classic cars? I'm typically a late 1960s Chevy gal, but I need to see this Firebird man. I agree. Thank you, Anonymous. And we are now at 48% of that play as a Firebird man.
あ、次のシリーズでは暗くなくっても別にいつもワンサが出てくると辛い。
Can we please make this happen before the end of the Diablo run? I need to be a car. So please get your donos in, or tell me more about Diablo and what your favorite character is.
結構その
And why it is not Ormus.
すぐ近くの敵だけじゃなくって遠く
Less
の
than
敵まで一気に
$100
処理
away
で
from
きるのが
$44,000. Chat, please.
この辺はいいな。
This happen.
おう
We can make this happen.
扉を開けたら
Yeah, we're getting some pretty terrible maps here. But that's just Act 2 is honestly the single worst act in the game for speedrunning. It is the act where time loss is more or less guaranteed, or not guaranteed, but the difference between a good Act 2 and a bad Act 2 is like, yeah, the delta between them is so wide that it is absolutely crazy.
I can't.
順番にお進みくださいって感じですね。
It's very interesting that some abilities, like we were just mentioning, just like these small corridors, were just not designed for them. And like, there's another instance where your ability is also hindered, but we'll see that a little later.
You mean Arcane Sanctuary?
Yeah. Didn't want to spoil anything too much, but
Okay, that's true. Yes. This is definitely true and fair.
Possible.
Yeah, this is a really rough maggot hole.
the game just wants you to appreciate the beauty of the maggot lair in its entirety. This run.
Can I demand a refund?
Yeah, I suppose.
But why would you do that? You could donate $5 and then you could be entered in to get this amazing game where you too can get lost in whatever these tunnels are. They're pretty terrible. I'm trying not to look because they're a bit spooky. Because it's one of our prizes.
Mana.
Alright, I'm going to have to go back to town to buy more potions, which is usually the sign of maggot lair not being kind to you. Yeah, I am out of mana, so
ダンジョンから外に出ましたね。
Strategical town portal.
indeed. Ideally, you want to spend as little time as possible in town.
なんか急に出ましたけど、
Because spending time in town means you are not spending time moving forward.
あれ戻ったな。あ、補給したのかな。
So I am.
Impossible.
I'm just going to go ahead,
あ、なんか大
and
きいのがい
say
る。
that there is a decent chance that this is going to go above estimate.
なんか私今クイーンチャッピーみたいだなって思ったんですけど、
Things can start going our way.
あ、やっぱポーション儀礼だったんですね。 ずっとポコポコ言ってるからなんかこれ無限にポーションあるのかなって思っちゃいますけど、そんなわけないと思うね。アイテムにいっぱいポーションがある。
I can't.
Well, I feel motivated now. Let's do this.
Yeah, those like cheerleader. Are they called like pom poms? Like the things that you like throw around and like they
I
bounce
believe
or
so.
something? Yeah. I'm sitting there. I'm sitting there with those. I'm not a very good dancer, so if I sprain an ankle, I'm sorry.
Oh no. I mean, that's okay. We're gonna become a car, right, chat? So we don't need to walk.
Wait.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I found it. I am not doing
Speaking
a
of-
great job.
I've got a $50 donation from Ganymex that says, if I was a car, I'd be a Seawolf class submarine. Subs are just water cars, and I am a fish, which are just water humans, right?
Yeah.
Question mark?
Yeah.
This is I can agree to these terms.
Yeah.
Impossible.
Yeah. Trying desperately not to jump into a segue about the genetic composition of fish.
Oh no.
So anyway, we're in Act 2.
I've got a
there we
$25 donation from Anonymous with no comment that is put towards the Firebird Man, which we are now actually at 50%. Chat, we are halfway there. We can make it happen, chat, by the end of this run. We can...
Halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Take my hand and we'll make it, I swear. Whoa.
Oh no.
Living
done?
on a prayer.
なんか歌ってましたね。
You know
いいお声でしたね。
You know I had to. All right, so this is the I
Impossible.
quote unquote affectionately call this dungeon the Pinball Arcade, and these snakes are pinball wizards because they like to play pinball with you. And that can be very hazardous for your health. Fortunately, we got a very good layout, so we made it to where we were going very quickly, and yeah, suddenly the pace started picking up a bit.
It was the singing that did it, and the cheerleading.
It was absolutely the singing. 100%.
Yeah.
Expected.
Yeah.
So some, I guess, Ellie lore. I sing on stream constantly. It's sort of what I do. So sometimes I do it without thinking about it. I try not to sing too much when marathon runs, but sometimes it can just happen.
But Ellie, we're on a ride in a car, and what do you do in a car but crank the tunes? I feel
Ooh.
I am very guilty of this.
Exactly. Well, when you were talking about map rules earlier and you were saying that you just need to keep going to the left, I couldn't help but think about if there was perhaps a box with everything you own in it in that direction.
This is a musical reference that I am not familiar with.
Oh, darn. I thought
No.
it's
You're missing out. That's a good one.
I'm glad someone got it.
To the left, to the left. Yeah, I got you.
Good. Great. the abject silence of like, oh no, nobody understands my niche music reference.
That's not niche. It's millennial music. Oh, you make me feel old again.
Oh no! Hey, what did we say early on? No making people feel old. Okay, so
雰囲気がだいぶ違
chat
う。
interaction. We do not know
ステージに来ま
which
したが。
of these four paths leads to the way forward. So chat, which of these four paths should we start with?
I
なんか
can look at chat for you if you'd like.
Yes.
本能寺みたいな模様があります
Chat's
ね。
thinking about it. Chat, come on, pick a direction. Let's go. They're just saying that they're old.
Yes. This bottom left, left, north. I think we start. Yeah.
I see a bottom left.
Yeah. Okay, we start
see a
with
lot of
bottom
top
left.
Yeah.
Nope,
Okay,
bottom left. We're
top.
going.
Going
To the
bottom
left,
left.
to the
I'm,
left.
左下を選んだ。
Gotta go with the
So
song.
this place is also absolutely horrible. It is the
あ、だから、
visually
道ガチャ、
farthest
だからみんなで
like,
決めてたんですね。
interesting
どこ行くっ
and
て。
beautiful place in the game. So it has that going for it. However, it is a fun combination of not knowing which path you have to go through, narrow platforms that you have to go through, enemies that can fly across between the walkways.
なんだろう、話し合ってましたよね。
Stairs.
どうしようかって。
Hate fire traps. So it is always a fun little struggle. About
The assassin seeing stairs. Oh no, my only weakness.
Yeah, that is very true. And as you can see, very blocky. Sometimes my brain just goes, this is so blocky that it feels like someone installed a Minecraft mod in my Diablo 2. They're blocking me and ghosts are biting me. What do ghosts do?
Ghosts were spooking you.
They sure were.
本当にこれ、迷路ですね。
Okay. It doesn't look like we got it one way, so chat. We have 3 more options. Choose one.
エンドコンテンツの都合で最後までここを何度も回らされる。
What do we have left? We have
辛い。
we have up left, up right, and down right. Is that right? Oh boy.
Yep, we have left, right, and well.
Obsession.
I feel like we're entering the Konami code.
I'm seeing
戻ってきましたね。
I'm seeing up. I'm seeing up.
外れだったんだ。
Up. We have 2 ups.
Oh, up,
This feels-
up right? Yeah,
Yeah,
up right.
this feels
There we
like
go.
up to me.
反対側に行ってみましょう。
So
That sounds good.
this is the only thing you could do to potentially speed this area up, unless you are playing sorceress, is to like all the 4 different pathways all look the same every time. And they all have unique features, and the only thing you can really do is to choose the path with the most straightforward features on it. And that is usually, for most classes, that is the one that we are on right now. This one doesn't have any stairs, so it is... Nope, that was unfortunately not the correct one, which... We can do this. We can do this, chat. One more.
One more.
50-50.
Third
So what do
time's
we
a
have?
charm?
The sanctuary.
Up left.
残り
Very,
ね、半分ですからね。
enthusiastic, passionate to go up left.
I see that.
That seems good.
Yes, it is fate. This will be the one.
いいんじゃないかなって言ってますね。
While we are going on this path, would you like a donation? Here, I'm going to struggle with Swedish. I'm going to preface this with I'm going to do my absolute best. I have a $10 donation from Elflay that says, like a till med Diablo, cheers from a fellow Swede. How did I do?
Can I say that again?
Like a till med Diablo. Lika till med Diablo?
You nailed it.
Yay!
Tack så jättemycket för donationen.
Dave tossed that towards the Firebird man,
Excellent.
which I appreciate. We are over 50% of the way there, but we have to make it there by the start of the next run. So that's coming up in... How are we doing? What's the ETA, Ellie?
How far in? Okay, what's the timer at? Oh, there we go. It was not that.
About an hour and 10.
ダメだったのかな。
We might be down around 155, unfortunately. So.
おう。
Depends on how. It depends on a few things.
これは当たりやろ。
how it would go, but
なんせ4つ目だし。
I'm just going to estimate around 155, like 150, 155. with where we are at.
Right, you've heard it here, chat. You have about 45 minutes to get the last $730 in so that we may play as a car.
It's important.
I can't get over how much we're gonna play as a car.
We can do it, chat. Because this path is definitely the one because it's the last one, and you can also be the one in the next game. And by the one, I mean the car.
I have a couple donations if you'd like.
Yes, go ahead.
I have a $5 donation from Lily that says, donating to make the Matrix run more cursed and haunted. Thank you very much.
Beautiful.
I think that actually got put towards our choose the character and route, and they've chosen Ghost, which I agree, it is cursed. Thank you very much.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, maybe
Greetings.
death is more or less guaranteed. Like, not guaranteed, but death is highly likely in this run. So that's the first death. Hopefully it is the only death, but there are parts of this run that are quite like death is. Yeah, death definitely can happen. Fortunately, didn't lose any time.
ポーションを補給して続きっ
Didn't
ていう
lose a
こ
lot
と
of
です
time there. Because I made sure to put down a on portal before
これが当たりですか
like in time. Oops. Let's see. It's going to be a triangle. Triangle is here. And we are going to put that there. So yeah, now we know which tomb we need to go into. That's not the correct one. The tombs are placed exactly the same place every time.
Impossible.
So I just look at the icon and then I go left,
I can't.
which that led to a dead end. So not a straightforward map. Hopefully it's not too bad. And then I am going to try to do one of my favorite cheese strats in the entire game,
アクト2のコース
which is very finicky and pretty
一応
like it's not
そうもう
consistent.
一応1時間は過ぎてで EST が1時間47分ということなので
pull it off.
残り30分くらい
Good luck with that.
you.
It's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorites as
で
well.
は
It's really cool.
いるということですね
We're going to put the staff in the orifice, as I said, that's the name of it. Not making that up. Just gonna put that there and going to just gonna sell this, buy some potions, go to buy some thawing potions to get myself some cold resistances because this act boss Duriel does a lot of cold damage because of his holy freeze aura. And here we go. Just gonna drop this here in case things go sideways. And nope, that didn't work. So what I'm trying to do here
これはボス戦ですよね
is that I'm trying to line myself up
見た目が
specifically.
強そう
That was close. And nope, that was again not far off. Alright. This there we go.
There we
Well,
go.
it's not the ideal setup.
あ、はめてる
But yeah, we have positioned ourselves in such a way that Duriel's hitbox just cannot just get stuck on the pillar hitbox when he like trying to get to me and he can't
めっちゃ燃やされてる
yeah. We could just stand here, just throw down my traps, and yeah, not have to worry
お
about anything.
倒れましたね
And I
GG's.
absolutely
Well
adore
done.
that cheese trap. Thank you. I got it quickly, so I'm happy, happy about that.
Does that count as a traffic violation?
ねめちゃめちゃ途中までこれは手強いぞって思ったんですけどハマっちゃいましたね
It's a truck though, because it hits like a truck. So I would say that you're not wrong.
大丈夫かなって思ったんですけど
Good day. You
Okay. talk to him. This is one of my. This is another fun little shortcut you can take instead of having to run across town. You can just do that. And here's Act 3. Act 3 is a bit weird, but it follows with the same theme as Act 2, in that we are collecting some pieces, some artifacts that we then combine into a thing, and yeah, with the goal of smashing an orb.
Orb.
Yeah, navigating the forest part of this chapter is like there are a lot of tricks, or there are a lot of things you can
まただいぶ雰囲気の変わったマップになりましたね。
I mostly like
さっきのボス戦を
like I've internalized
受けて新しいミッションに突入したっていうことでしょうかね。
doesn't make for very good commentary, but
ちょっ
this is where
と
we
さっ
will
きまで
find
砂漠だったの
the
で
first,
急に湿度が上がった感じがしますね。
and we have a friend of the speedrun of Zark the Burning. Speaking of trucks, he will definitely hit like a truck and annihilate you if you let him. Thankfully, Wake of Fire is very good. Right, so that's the first artifact. We are collecting 3 body parts to combine them into the flail for some reason. It's explained in game and lore. But yeah, that's the first one. So I'm basically just going to try to, now that we have the first piece, the next piece is in a little, it's in a little bit, so yeah, another good time for donations.
Amazing. I love donations. Can you tell?
Me too.
I've got a $25 donation from Anonymous with no comment. Thank you very much. And I've also got a $17 donation from Anonymous. Anonymous, what you doing? And they say, hard to believe that Diablo has been around for 30 years now, and that its impact can still be felt everywhere in gaming. One, Anonymous, you're not wrong. I know that Diablo 2's had a big impact in a lot of way that games play, but also please stop making me feel so old.
What's the theme of this run? Hey, you're old.
Yeah. But that brings us to literally $15 away from $44,000. So chat, if you want to be the one to snipe $44,000, the time is now. It's there. You can do it. You won't, but you could.
Good.
なるほど。また装備を強化してボス戦に挑む
And you
っ
could
て
also
い
you
う
could
感じ
also
の
be the
流
one
れ
to
で
help
進
us
め
play
る
as Firebird Man. We can become the Carsona that we always wanted to be. Help me be a Vespa, chat.
I support your dreams. Your dreams
journey-
are inspiring.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. That's very nice.
RPG でその章で
We are very close
ゲットす
to,
る
hitting
新しいアイ
level
テム
20, and
がその章の
a
ボスに
decent
めっちゃ効くみたいな
chance of
のあったりするから
getting a skip here.
そういうキーアイテムを
So, for the longest
手に入れたりするの
time,
かなって思いながら見てます
Diablo 2 was
Impossible.
like very glitch free, and here we go. Boom. Oh wow, that's
Oh, nice.
ダンジョンの鍵みたいなもの
So the spider forest, which really like we were in just before, it can either connect directly to Slayer Jungle, which is where we want to go,
でかい包丁を
or
持ってる
you have
小
to
さ
go
い
through
敵に
another
注意
zone called the Great Marsh, and it is completely random whether like how they connect. And like until fairly recently, the only thing that was referred to as a skip in Diablo 2 was, well, you got lucky with how maps
あ、こいつか。
each other, and I think that's pretty funny. To me, that is
本当にちっ
actually
ちゃい
kinda
けど
funny.
うん厄介そう
Oh, no, that's not exactly what we want. Yeah, Yeah, we can probably preserve the experience shrine.
いっぱい来た。
Alright, so go on, move on. We might as well grab it. That's for another side quest. It is along the way, so we might as well take it. Gives us a chance of getting a potentially good ring to help us. Or a very bad ring to not help us, but that's up to Ormus.
Ormus, your
すごいわらわらきますねこれ。
in quotes favorite NPC. Yeah.
My arch nemesis. Yeah, he likes to do very bad things to.
これでダメージ大きいのちょっと辛いな。嫌だ。
In this way, instead, like in this category, we're just going to kill Baal here in normal, and then run is over. In hell, you have to kill him in the hell difficulty, which means, yeah, you have to kill him 3 times across the run. And Ormus kind of likes to gatekeep that. Oh, hey, there we go. There's Decker Keen.
There's Deckard.
This magic.
Yeah.
Hi, Deckard.
Hi, Deckard. We have 20% cold resist. That's not bad at all. I'll take that. Yeah, we buy potions. I'm just going to stash this for safety. Yeah. Then we go here, we grab this, and we go get the second piece of our progression item, which is the... Is it the heart? I think it's the heart. And then the brain is in the sewers.
Impossible.
We are a little bit behind on experience-wise, but we should be fine. We're now level 17, so we can now equip our leaf, which is the only really relevant thing here is the +3 to fire skills. That applies to any skill in the game that is like set as a fire skill, which, hey, wake of fire and our fire blast, those are fire skills, so that's a massive boost of damage.
Hype. Can I throw something else hype at you?
Yes.
We've hit $44,000.
Heck yeah.
150
Let's
donation
go.
from Anonymous.
Let's go. You guys
Thank you,
are
Anonymous.
absolutely amazing. Oh, that makes me so happy. Y'all are wonderful. Alright. So...
Just a reminder. Oh, go.
Oh, no.
Keep going.
I was just going to say that the level 3 player dungeon is... Like, there are a few, like... it is one of a handful of different like maze type layouts like that it randomly picks from, and yeah.
すごい迷路みたいなダンジョンだな。
Yeah, by heart. Alright, go. Yeah, that was no, it's the brain. The heart is in the sewers. Anyway, please go ahead.
I know that we've been hyping up all of the donos and Firebird and all that, but just to remind everyone, all your donations go to support the National Women's Law Center, which was founded in 1972, and since then they've influenced a variety of landmark legislation and legal decisions. For example, in 2024, because of the National Women's Law Center's advocacy, Maryland and Vermont joined 6 other states and Washington, D.C. in enacting a pay transparency law requiring employers to post pay ranges when hiring, which allows job applicants to negotiate more fairly.
That is amazing.
So all of your donations go to really help forward the NWLC's stuff, like pay transparency and other things that support women and femmes. And let's go women!
Let's go, women!
Let's go, women!
Women!
Women.
Women.
But what if women, though?
What?
Have you considered women?
No, but think about this. Women.
This, you
wait.
make a salient point.
I don't think I can handle that. That's so much.
It's only so much women a woman can handle at once, I think. Actually, that's
No
not
such
true.
thing. Always
such thing.
women.
Yes. Right, so yeah,
ネズミじゃないや。
I'm still just running. I
羽がついてましたね。
on my way to
Impossible.
get the third and last organ to smash the orb. I'm picking up specific things, but that's not the room we need. And yeah,
I can't.
a lot of running.
Don't you wish you were a car?
You know, sometimes I do.
Only sometimes, though.
Sometimes
Impossible.
I wish I was an airplane.
What are airplanes but bird cars?
True.
They even
Wow.
have wheels, so they can be on the ground and also a car. If you think
Blowing my
about it.
mind. This is opening up a whole world of possibilities.
I know.
Alright, so
What
these
other
sewers.
things are cars? Chat.
What
Donate.
other-
Tell me what
yeah,
other
that's-
things can be
that's true.
cars.
Yes.
And put
This
it
is-
towards the
this is
Firebird man.
important. Alright, so sewers is a garbage area. We have to find a sluice basically, so we can go down to a small area on level 2. This is very blocky here. And find the last organ there.
I can't.
Unfortunately, finding exactly where the thing is can be an absolute pain. So yeah, if you're lucky, it is somewhere like along the outer edge. If you're unlucky, it is somewhere in the center, and you don't generally want that. Because it's slow. So I'm basically, the optimal way of doing this is just... Oh, no, that's not it either. Maybe it spokes on here, and this is not it. Okay, so the only way you can have a clue where it might be, the series level 2 might be, is if you find the tile that has a so-called super chest, which is a
この後
thing
に
that
プチ
is
ボス
beyond the
戦が
purview of
あると。
my run here. But if you find one, you know that you can go like in the rightward direction, and you will find the way down, which we did. Right, so I'm just going to sell stuff. Yeah, that's more fire systems, why not? Buy potions. And
ポーションを補充して
things to sell here.
ポコポコ
And I am actually going to
ポコポコ音ずっと聞いてるとなんか日常で空耳で聞こえてきそうですね。
crafting, because runes, they have tiers, and by combining lower level tiers, 3 lower level tiers, you get a
むしろ
higher
聞こえてない
level tier
なんかちょっ
from
と
that.
静かだなって思うようになってきましたもん。
And I use 3 tall runes, which give poison resistance, to make a roll rune, which gives fire resistance. And fire resistance is incredibly important for Act 4, which is the next one. So what I need
There's
to
a
do
lot
here...
of fire there.
Yes, there's a lot of fire there. So
Is-
this is the council. Oh, there we go. Drop the flail. You have to make the flail. That. And hello, orb. Goodbye, orb.
Goodbye, orb.
Sad orb noises.
Well, you did us proud, orb. There we go, and that opens the Durance of Hate, or as I like to call it, the Durance of Great. But, you know, and I say that maybe a little bit facetiously.
Impossible.
Yes, maybe a hint of sarcasm. So the map rules here are the first level is left and the second level is forward. Usually in normal,
Impossible.
Students of Hate is fairly straightforward. This time it's not, just to
今
prove a point.
ボス
I
ダンジョンを
guess.
走っているところ。ありがとうございま
It
す。
should be right here. And the second level is forward.
I can't.
While we are
And, yeah.
listening to your runner's little tippy-tappy noises, which are the greatest little tippy-tappy noises,
They are very good.
can I read a donut? Mm-hmm. I
We're just
have
going
a...
to, actually, 1 second. Act Boss 3 Mephisto, probably my favorite enemy design in this entire game. I think he is awesome, and he can kill us in one hit if we are very unlucky. But other than that, yeah, not much scope. So yes, donation.
Yay! I have $25 from Possum Coffee that says, Utina approves of car people talk. Thank you very much, Possum Coffee. I just want to remind everybody that we are about 30 minutes away-ish from the end of the run, and that means that we've only got 30 minutes to get another, I'm doing math, I promise, $525 for Play as a Firebird Man. So if you want to be in a car, chat, the time is nigh. Do not let us run out of gas on this incentive. There are petrol stations everywhere. We can make it happen.
Mephisto's being very scary. I am. He's
Yeah, I've been looking at
definitely doesn't want me to continue this. There we go. Whew, that was a little
Nice.
bit uncomfortably
That was-
close.
That was sweaty.
Oh, well done.
Thank you. Whew. Sorry, that was loud.
Carry anymore.
I'm just gonna grab this because I don't think I have too much gold. But yeah, we hit level 20, so we do not need any more levels for the rest of the run. So now
次
it's,
が
now it's
本編の
literally
最
just
終ステージ
running.
なんですね。
Okay, our gold is actually not that bad. Definitely should sustain us. Right, so I am going to first repair because my gear is starting to fall apart. Then I am going to buy a pike, which is going to be extremely... It's going to be very important in a little bit. Deal with an enemy we otherwise can't kill. Yeah, I'm just going to buy some potions. I'm going to just quickly save and quit and stash all our gold. Because if we die with gold in our inventory, we're just going to lose it. So, gold is important.
Can I tell you about some gold we've just received?
Absolutely.
First of all, we've hit $1,000 out of the $1,500 that we need for Play as a Firebird Man. Thank you very much, chat. We are zooming right along. And as you heard, we are into the final moments of the run. We're just running now. We're driving. There are no more roundabouts.
Yeah.
There are no more stoplights. We are going. And so...
Yeah.
I have a $5 donation from Mazer that says, I remember having to leave the dial-up connected overnight to download the Diablo 1 demo. Does that make me an Oldsmobile? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this delightful run, less than 3.
Oh, that's Thank you. Yes.
I don't know how to follow that. That was really funny.
I love you all. You are
Chat, you're
the
amazing.
best people and cars. You're the
Amazing
best
chat.
people and cars.
You're the best cars. Car and car adjacent individuals.
Yes. Right, so Act 4 is the shortest act in the run, where it's literally just a few zones,
I can't.
and then to Chaos Sanctuary, which is always the biggest deciding factor of how well your run is going to go. And there is a decent, barely high chance that more death is going to happen there, because if you get surrounded by the wrong enemies at the wrong time, it's just over. The nice one, I have to remember that. So yeah, it's the map rules here is just forward, but it's River of Flame is very rarely straightforward. It's
最終ステージにふさわしいような見た目になってきましたね。
and usually a lot of things that like to hurt. And as I said, I have absolutely no desire to kill anything, because at this point it's just a waste of time. Oh gosh, this is looking vaguely obnoxious. This just going to lead... Okay, no, never mind. Alright, that was very circuitous and not straightforward. Alright, and this, this portion here of the river, which is you have to get across all of this to get into the actual zone where we have to go through a few steps to summon Diablo, which is the Act 4 boss.
I can't.
And yeah, before you get in there, you have to cross this, and it tends to be very packed and very blocky. So hopefully they are relatively kind to us. There aren't just the actual door. It's not completely choked by things.
Can I drive on in with another
Yep.
donut?
Absolutely.
I've got a $25 donation from Ruby and Snowflower that says Matrix quote. Chat, what are they doing? The car is beginning to believe. Our Carsona is a Prius covered in GDQ stickers. Thank you very much, Ruby and Snowflower.
Oh, that's cute.
And I apologize for my really terrible Neo.
Sounded perfect in my ears.
It was once again another 10 out of 10.
Oh no. This is a very busy and
goodness.
packed.
Oh,
Lord.
Oh.
Oh god. This is okay, this is going to require some intense focus here. Yeah, this is definitely on the extreme end of enemy density in Chaos Sanctuary. Wow, this is ridiculous. I
すごくうまくさばいてる
cannot
感じですよね。
overstate just how ridiculously many enemies are in here right now. It's
That was-
ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Oh,
go away.
yes, because I need potions.
Yeah, valid.
Yeah, actually, I do not want the right there. I want it up here. And thankfully, we got the. Oops, I called the wrong thing. So there are three little spokes that jut out from the center area, and each of them have 1 to 2 seals we need to interact with.
Impossible.
When you pop the seals, a specific boss group will spawn, and they all spawn on the same spoke, but there are a few different permutations of each spoke. We thankfully got the good one for this particular boss group, the Infector of Souls, and I'm just going to kite him, just like, whoa, that was very close, being surrounded. I'm just going to kite him on the way to the next set of, or the next field, and spawn the second boss at the same time. And just, yeah, he's almost dead. This is good. Here we have Lord Disease, who is an Oblivionite, and Oblivionites are my least favorite enemy type in the entire game, because they are the most overtuned and ridiculous, the most insanely overtuned and frustrating boss or enemy type ever. But yeah, and now we go towards the last one, where we will spawn the Vizier of... Gosh, what is he the Vizier of? I don't remember what he's the Vizier of. Grand Vizier something. And he has a very annoying property to him, which will... Yeah, if you notice me buying a pike from the shop at the start of this act, it's going to come into play here, because Grand Vizier of Chaos, there we go, that's his name. As you can see, he is immune to fire, and all of my damage is fire. So how do you deal with that? So there's a system in this game called mercenaries, which are NPCs that follow you around, and like they have a bit. Oh, we don't have a level 19, alright, I guess. Yeah, that will follow you around and attack things and draw some aggro from you. So we hire a mercenary, give him a weapon, and he will deal with the Grand Vizier. For us.
Nice.
Yeah. So now that we have killed all the boss groups, and
なんか自分のキャラクターじっとしてたなって思ったけど、傭兵を雇ったんですね。ああ。
That's not bad. Now that we have our okay, I forgot what I was going to say. But I did have a there we go, a skill shrine here. Noted, I can just run here, grab it, and now I will have more damage against, like, during the Baal, or the against
ゲーム
Diablo,
も
which
ラスト
is
ダンジョンで佳境というところですが、私の方が視界交代の時間となりました。完全にミリシラでお送りしましたけども、皆さんのおかげでとても楽しく拝見しました。ぜひここからもフロストファタルズ2026をお楽しみくださいということで失礼させていただきます。
Physical damage, so even if you have max lightning resistance, you can't really face tank it. Other than that, he reads your resistances and adjusts his attacks accordingly, like it affects how he attacks. And because lightning resistance is my lowest, he will generally deal with the lightning hose more, but this time he's using a lot of fire skills, which is not I'm fine with, because they are far less sketch and easier to dodge, so I have more time to just put on damage. Oh yeah,
Being
one
more
thing.
well-behaved than Mephisto.
Yes. True. So one thing to note, you may see like I can put down a maximum of 5 traps at the same time, but you will see me only put down 2 traps, like no more than 2 Wake of Fire at the same time. That's because there's a thing called last hit delay, which makes it so that your damage is basically more or less like there is a delay after, like when you deal damage with certain skills, there is a delay before you can deal more damage, like that skill can deal more damage, and it basically comes out to the optimal amount of active traps when fighting something is 2. So I throw down 2 traps, I throw grenades at the boss, put down 2 more traps, throw grenades, etc., and just rinse and repeat until things are dead.
We are less than $300 away from being a car.
Oh my gosh.
We're nearly car.
We are nearly car.
We are nearly
can do
car.
it, chat.
And this act is literally just running. But actually no. There was a donation incentive for doing a thing in this act that was met before, like, it was met like before I checked like the schedule. Like, I think it's French Restream just completely annihilated it. So huge shout out for that. Yeah, huge shout out to the Restreams, the French Restream, for meeting that so quickly. So in this area, this zone, the Frigid Highland, there's a side quest for there are barbarians that have been captured.
We're doing it.
We're doing it. So there are 3, I like to call them wicker forts, because they are just like small prison cells.
ローストファタールズ2026をジャパニーズリストリームでお楽しみの皆様、こんばんは。ここから世界三貸木が担当いたしますのでよろしくお願いいたします。ディアブロ2引き続き、多分もうそろそろかなというところではあるんですけれども、解説の方も募集しておりますので、何卒よろしくお願いいたします。
Me having a silly sense of humor, I like to call this barbarian lettuce tomato. Yeah.
I do love a BLT.
So hopefully,
ディアブロはね、4しかやったことがないんで、
Can I read a donation for
あ
you?
んまり詳しくないんですけれども、
I've got a $50 donation.
もう最終盤。
Says, had to donate during the Diablo 2 run. Love to see this fantastic game for my youth.
断れてるらしいです。
We're not old yet.
Sometimes you just need to hear that. Alright, so here's the last one, the third one. And you have to wait around a bit because they take some time to go through. And there we go, we have rescued the barbarians.
Hi. Get in the car, barbarians.
Yeah!
Going.
We're going!
Need a very big car for all the barbarians.
A bus, if you will,
Yeah.
a barb bus.
A barbarian?
Their thighs.
多分ちょっと音量調整の方をやってくださると思うので、調整しやすいように喋り続けるんですが、もうちょっとでラスボスと、最終のアクト5でもうちょっとでラスボス。
Yeah. Barbarians, yeah.
基本的なゲーム性みたいなのはもう完全に2の頃には完成しているのかいな。
No notes.
I have $25 $25 from the Buick from Rogue Squadron.
ザコはもう素通りして、フィールドの必要なモンスターだけ倒していく感じなんですかね。
Mobile solidarity forever. Thank you so much, the Buick from Rogue Squadron.
So this this zone is literally just running. So any announcement, any donations, anything you wanted to say, just let them rip.
Oh, amazing. Buckle up, chat. We begin. First of all, I'm reminding you, we are less than $300 away from playing as the Firebird Man, the car. Now, we've been talking about cars for a bit.
ポイントの減りが。
We are going to turn the main character in Enter the Matrix, their digital self, into an anthropomorphic 1967 Pontiac Firebird. You heard me, chat. A car. Which I'm here for. And you folks have been absolutely donating a ton to get us there. So keep up the momentum, the pedal to the metal, as you will. I have some
戦ってるところを全く見てないので、喋るっつって全然喋ってなかった。戦っているところを全く見てないので、どういう系のビルドなのかもちょっと分かってないんですけど。
Thank you so much. And another $50 from Anonymous with no comment.
音調整してくださったみたいなので、またちょっとおかしかったら教えてください。ヒットポイントの減りが怖いね。死んでも一応ロスあるけど大丈夫とかなんですかね。時間のロスがあるだけで。まだ大きめ。
Right, and as soon as the printer behaves, we're going, chat. So you've got to get those donos in.
I believe in your chat.
I believe in you too, chat. We can do it. Don't let the car dream die.
Is now the time to tell you I actually own a Vespa in real life, or what amounts to a Vespa?
装備死んだら装備全部落とすんですか？死ねないですね、それは。
The plot twist.
It's true. I'm not actually a fox. I'm a Vespa.
Not actually.
そんな状況でこのヒットポイントの減りなんはちょっと厳しいなけど。
You've given me ideas.
This needs to happen. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This is just yeah.
リスタートも一応あるからなんかこう。
This is why you need a car, chat. This is why we need a car, right? No one likes to walk.
致命的なところまで行くには若干一歩猶予はあるけどみたいな感じなのかな。
Me too. It gets a bit cold sometimes.
So yeah, these moon lords or rip lords as I call them are
某人間性系のゲームみたいですね、その辺はね。
Murder-tastic. They are terrifying. So
なんかあれですね、ダッシュとかないんですね、この頃って。回避が単純にエイムに依存するからすごく大変そう。
This is just below the ancients fight, which I will talk about a little bit soon. I'm just going to stock up on potion, and I am concerned.
ダッシュというか、そうですね。ブリンクを指してダッシュって言ってましたね。そうそうそう。
Just for like marathon safety. So I'm gonna get my mercenary, and I'm going to go down there, and I'm going to close the door. I'm going to run to this corner, and there we go.
防御力イコール回避率。
I have activated a
だ
silly.
けど、走ってる間は防御する。だからなんか、この柔らかいんか。
My mercenary is basically
じゃあ、
invisible to
そっか、黄色のゲージでダッシュするから、で、ダッシュ中は防御力が減って、大変やな。
the ancients very much. He can still die to the spin to win. So these are the ancients. They all have like separate skills from the barbarian skills.
これはボス戦か？そう、若干目を離してたんですけど。
They all spawn with
受ける
random
のが
ice
大
gear,
変な。
which
の
can
が
mean that
ブリンクがある環境に慣れすぎているせいで。
the gear
大変。
that has fire resistance on them, that can
大変に
basically
しか見えない。
make it so you can't efficiently kill them. Alright, so now that
でも、ダッシュも
little
使っているから、そんな端っこでいいのか？大丈夫それ？
positioning myself
マナの回復、すごい。こ
like on a
れ
very
マナポーション飲んでるのかな？
place on the map.
全然平気そう。
Colleague who has
防御力めっちゃ高い？もしかして。
never will win again.
回避ビルドかなのかこれは。全然平気そうやけど、なんか、あれかな、隙間とかにはまって、無敵アンチ的なにしてはヒットポイント減ってるけどな。
If you're not sure about a problem, you should outsource.
大丈夫なのこれ？なんか全然大丈夫そう。
Delegate. Yeah, exactly.
あれか、マナシールドとか使ってる？マナめっちゃ減ってるから。あ、2はポーション連続で飲めるんや。あ、はー。で、回避もめっちゃ上がってるから、
I will, in that
そっか、ポ
case,
ーションのクールダウンがないんですね。
do
それなら、なんか物量で押し切っても、まあ、
which is one of the most
いけるんか。
recent things,
そういう感じ？
and by far the
戦
biggest
略が
developments in
なんかね、こう後の後の作品とだいぶ変わってきそう。それそうなると、
wave skipping,
まあそもそもブリンクない時点でなんですけど、
and it is huge.
ブリンクの代わりに
Absolutely be
画
able
面上どこで
to,
も好きなところに連続ワープできるスキル。はあ、なんか
depending on how the maps beat me,
あったな。4にも魔法系のキャラでそういうのが。
show up that, and then I could probably
あれ、なんかちょっと若干使いにくかったんであんま使ってなかったんですけど。そういうのあれば、上手い人ならちゃんとね、回避とかもできそう。
$135
攻撃の。
away from play as a Firebird man. Come on, chat, we can make this happen. I would really, really like to be my car.
あれ系むずいんですよね。
That's okay. I've also got a $50 donation from Kamikaze Granny. No
まも
comment.
なくラスボス。
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
that's a good name.
That's a
good
very,
name.
that's a great name.
That is a
そうね
life
状
goal,
況
I
的
feel like.
状況とかがねちょっと全然わからない。危ない危ない危ない。
I want to be so cool of an old lady.
あで
You
も
know? I
あ
want to be really cool. And that
マナとかねちょっとやばくない？大丈夫そう？
Rip Lord's Y.
危な。
Please, maps. Please,
Yeah,
maps.
Please でもマップこれランダム生成のところもしかして
Please, maps.
プリーズマップっつってるから多分ランダム生成のマップで
Please, Rip Lords.
ちょっと引きが悪そうなのか、それか敵の配置がランダムなのか、どうなんですかね。
Oh, Rip Lords.
あ
I hit hard. Scary.
まあもうヒットポイントポーションないけど
Alright.
ラスボスいけるか？大丈夫？
Alright,
橋の穴
this
落
is
ちそうで
the-
怖い。
This level, yeah, basically the last area in the game, not counting the actual boss arena. So I am going to make sure to.
赤ポーションなくない？
Of course it's
なんか
out
イン
here.
ベントリに入ってなくなかっ
This area,
た？
and this is where I need
これは
actual focus time
何？
because there are audio
どう
cues
してい
that
る？
I need to hit. Oh.
この炎もしかして自分の攻撃か？敵の攻撃やと思ってたんですけど。この画面下のやつ、これはあれなんや。ただのショートカットじゃなくて枠として別なんですね。
To
これ
left,
ラスボス？
please left.
金。
Oh my god.
キラキラしてる。タイジャン・ヒューリー。なんか人が。これさっき言ってた妖精
So, yeah.
ん
Focus time.
え終わり
Haven't been far enough.
終わろとる。
1, 2, 3.
すごいタイムっぽい
Yes.
雰囲気を醸している。醸し出している。もうちょっとある
1, 2. Not going great.
なんやろ。ああ、なるほど。画面外にいることで、なんか、読み込みをしないようにしてるみたいな感じかな。
This low
範囲外か。
run speed is slow.
で、範囲に入って、笑い声を聞いて、その次に進む判定だけ踏んで、もう一回雑魚が湧かへんように離れて、みたいなことをやっている。そのために多分、1、2、3って数えてるのかな。
Yeah.
おるおるおるおる。
We are to miss one wave.
マナポーションが。
Miss one wave skip. This is the one that's okay.
ヒットポイントポーション全然ないけど、もしかして
Hello?
かなりラスボス戦は安全。この火のやつの、画面制圧力すごいですね。
Why are there more of you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, there you
Where
are.
are you? なんか探してるんか。
Alright.
ワルトル
So
ワルトル。
I'm gonna try a few more times. 1, 2.
ラスボスの方があんまり画面に映らんくって、ちょっとかわいそうやろ。
Alright.
笑い声だけずっと聞こえる。
Being told that
黒幕みたい。
probably are going out of time, so
Hey, that was
Eh?
an absolutely glorious run.
yeah, we had
Yeah,
very
well
bad
done.
luck, and that happens
GG.
in Diablo 2. So you can only work with what the game is giving you. But
死ぬとこすら
definitely want to thank
見せてくれない。
Fatals for letting me run this game.
おろ
And
こういう
for
系か。
a fantastic cause. I want to thank commentator and host and all the tech team and everybody. And I just want to say huge shoutouts to my wonderful girlfriend Trialia, who is running.
あ、これで
tuning.
2の敵は何なんや
And I just want to sign off
調べよう
with
かな。
trans rights are human rights and Black Lives Matter.
いや、時間切れじゃなくって、多分、時間切れあ、そうなのあ、時間切れだったどっちなんだろうちょっと状況がわからない。あと、本来この奥で本戦があるけど、どっちなんや、有識者の方。そう、結構時間も押してたんかな。なので、調整も入ったのか。
If you are not aware, we are raising money for the National Women's Law Center, and we have some incentives open right now.
We sure do. We have the incentive
英語
for the
もわからなかったんで、ちょっ
Fireman,
と謎
which
だっ
is
たん
for
ですけ
entering
ど、
the Matrix. We are so close to making
以上
that
で、
incentive.
ディアブロ
Please
2、ロー
make
ド・
sure
オ
to
ブ・デストラクション、
donate.
エ
And
ニ
when
ー
you're
パーセント
donating
バー
at
ル、アサシンノーマルですね、カテゴリー。
GDQ.GG/donate, you can make sure to put for that incentive and have the chance to win a glorious prize. So let's talk about what we have for today.
Oh, why don't you start us off?
Oh my gosh, yes, I will. So the first prize we
すいま
have
せん
is the
はい。
PS5.
というわけで、ディアブロ2、ロード・オブ・デストラクション、カテゴリー、エニーパーセントバール、アサシンノーマルでございました。ちょ
All right. See?
っと真相は闇の中になっちゃっ
I
た。
love it. I love it.
I'm so excited. about
RTA やとね、もうあれでちゃんと倒せてる可能性もあるんで、
the incentives and
ね。
also,
はい。というわけで、続いてのタイトルの準備をしてこようと思いますので、今しばらくゲームハターズ2026をお楽しみいただければと思います。どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。では続いてのタイトル、エンター・ザ・マトリックス。カテゴリーは 2% キャラクターチョイス。お楽しみにお待ちください。それでは一度失礼いたします。
Leon is hot, and Leon is in that game.
Yes. Yes.
But you know what? We have this skeleton boomerang hunter mirror 3D painted model sent in by Justin. Explosive action. It is so cool, the stuff that Justin sends in, because it's almost like seeing a map where you got the hills and stuff. And like, it's kind of hard to see. I'm trying to tilt it, but you can see the layers and things like that. It's also signed on the back, which is really, really cool. And it's just a perfect little thing to put on your desk to see it. Just, sitting there. It's super cute. $5 minimum donation. Thank you so much, Justin, for sending that in.
I love it. The materials are great and the colors are awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and we have a That's Never Happened Before cross stitch sent in by Eric
Aaron McLaughlin.
Aaron McLaughlin. I asked Ash to please save me if I couldn't remember the name by the time I got to this prize. And you know what? I couldn't remember the name by the time I got to this prize. But
That's never happened before.
That has never happened before. If you are a big fan of GDQ, I'm sure you will have seen this SIG so much, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I have done needlepoint, so I'm a little bit familiar with the ways of cross-stitch, even though it's a little bit different from then. And it's just so pretty. You could put it above, like, say you're a streamer and you're going to stream. You could put it above your desk and be like, yes, that's never happened before. When something goes wrong,
Yeah.
something happens.
Yeah.
Or in a room that reminds you of it.
Yeah.
It's never happened before. Or if you're just a fan of GDQ,
Yeah.
it makes such a nice little decoration. I love it so much. $10 minimum donation. Thank you so much for sending it in.
That's a phrase I say to myself all the time.
Hey, me too.
Next up, we have this incredible, beautiful, glow-in-the-dark sculptor idol, which was sent in by the Cute Monster Props for a minimum $10 donation. You could have this awesome idol that was featured in the game Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. And also, the cool thing about this, it's got this really beautiful speckled jade finish.
I do really like that.
It's awesome, right? And then this portion here with the fire is glow in the dark. So it's really, really cool. Keep it in your game room, your stream room, it'll keep a little light going. It's really beautiful. So that's for a minimum $10 donation. And thank you, Cute Monster Props, for sending in such a gorgeous piece.
They always send in so many super cool things. We've had prizes from them, so I was very excited seeing that.
Yeah.
We also have this pink Game Boy lighter sent in by Highest Level for a $10 minimum donation. And yes, it is an actual lighter that you can use. I'm opening it up right now. I will not be lighting this because I do not trust myself, even though I am an adult. I still don't trust myself to use a lighter like this. But it is really, really cool. It's in a 3D printed case of a Game Boy, a pink Game Boy. Big fan of Nintendo consoles in general. So I think this is such a cool prize to theme a Game Boy with a lighter. I don't know how you came up with the shape, but it's genius. $10 minimum donation. Super cool. Thank you so much for sending that in.
Thank you for preventing forest fires and not lighting that lighter. I appreciate that.
I was never going to.
Next up from Yacht Club Games, our friends over at Yacht Club Games, they sent over the Shovel Knight Amiibo prize pack. And for a minimum $25 donation, you can own these really cool Amiibo. We have the Gold Shovel Knight, we have the Scepter Knight, the Plague Knight, and the King Knight. And these are really awesome. Of course, Amiibo are amazing, adds functionality to the games, unlock a trove of fun with Amiibo and Shovel Knight, and this one's pretty rare, so you don't want to miss out. I love Gold, and I love the Shovel Knight Gold, and Shovel Knight is such a really awesome game, so...
Yeah, the fact that the developer of the game sent this in is just so cool. Shovel Knight is such a great game. I haven't played it in 10 years, but I love it so much when I did play it.
Yeah.
It's so incredible.
And since these Amiibo came out a while ago, these are hard to find. So it's not like you could just walk into a store and get them. So if you missed out on getting them, donate $25 minimum, and you have the chance to win one of these. But up next,
Oh, I'm so excited about our day prize.
the day prize is so heckin' cool, y'all. I love this. It is the Resident Evil 4 chainsaw controller. This is the PS2 chainsaw controller. This is extremely rare, y'all. It's really rare. It's super valuable. It's hard to find.
The fact it's in a box still, by the way.
And it's still in the box. It's perfect. It's got this really cool blood-stained look. You know, Resident Evil 4 is a really awesome game. Everybody has been playing the remake lately, but this one for PS2 is awesome. And it's got like, it's got the ripper on the top so you can pull it to emulate that chainsaw effect. So yeah, you don't want to miss out on this. A minimum $50 donation. This was sent in by Anonymous. So thank you so much, Anonymous. And of course, $50 will get you in for all of the prizes you see here today and closer to
the grand prize. And hey, it's so fitting because today is March 10th, which is Mario Day. And hey, what better way to celebrate than with a Nintendo Switch 2 and Odyssey bundle. Odyssey is such an amazing game, and the Nintendo Switch 2 has been such an amazing console to play on. I've played so many like different games such as Donkey Kong Bonanza, Kirby Air Riders, and also Pokopia. Also, it's been great for speedrunning because the load times are all faster. All my Pokemon speedrunning friends are raving about how great it is, and you could win it. It's a $200 cumulative donation. You could already be halfway there because we are at day 3. Maybe you donated 50 one of the first 2 days we had. And if you donate another 50 today and another 50 tomorrow, you could be answered to win this grand prize, which is I mean,
it's awesome.
It is
it's
awesome. I love having a Switch too.
I know.
Puzzles are really cool.
I'm still playing Animal Crossing and Tears of the Kingdom among many other games. So, you know, I love my Switch too. I never go anywhere without it. So
I agree. And when you are donating for these prizes, be sure to tick the incentive at the bottom. We just opened up another incentive. It is the Boyfriends incentive for Small Saga. There we go. Boyfriend's musical performance. We have a $2,000 goal for that. I know we can reach it. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. I am very excited for that run because it's an RPG and I love RPG runs so much.
Yes. So do good. Donate towards National Women's Law Center and also earn things for doing good. I love it.
I also love it.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be it from here, or it from us here, right?
Yeah, that's it for our prize segment. We're gonna send it on over to Talia the Vespa, and I hope you enjoyed the Enter the Matrix run. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you so much. Oh, those prizes are really cool, aren't they, chat? I'm a big fan of the That's Never Happened Before cross stitch. And I do just want to follow up there. We do have a new incentive open. It is Boyfriend Musical Performance. How do you feel about boyfriends? Apparently, in Small Saga, 3Pup is going to help Bruce find his groove again so he can put on a musical performance with his boyfriend Anton. So if you fancy some boyfriends and some singing, please get those donos in now. We're gonna run away for a bit of a quick break, so make sure you stretch, make sure you hydrate, don't change that dial, and we'll be back shortly. Now, chat. First of all, I'm really proud of you. I'm so proud of you, chat, because we are now cars. I am Talia the Vespa now. I am my Carsona. Good work, chat. I'm so proud of you. But there's one more thing before Enter the Matrix starts. We still need to choose the character. So we have Niobe at $80 and Ghost is only at $5. Chat, what are we doing? What are we doing, chat? We can absolutely go with Niobe, who is the normal speedrun character, or we can go with Ghost, who is cursed. Ghost apparently gets into the car and doesn't drive, which means the speedrunner, Sarah is not actually driving, which means that she has no control over what's going on, which sounds amazing. I know we want to be the car, but we want to be the car in the car, but not driving the car. Carception. Yeah, that's what we're going with. Who doesn't want carception? So get those donos in now. It's going to be closing right at the beginning of Enter the Matrix. So if you fancy Ghost, now is your time to shine, chat. But all of that aside, cars and all that, we are supporting a really lovely charity here today. We are supporting the National Women's Law Center. The National Women's Law Center is a group of advocates, experts, and lawyers who fight for gender justice, taking on issues that are central to the lives of women and girls. They influence policies across a wide range of issues. Some areas they're focusing on today include transgender equality. Bans on gender-affirming care leave people who need it with few options, or none at all, for receiving this life-saving treatment, exacerbating the hurdles to care trans people already face. They believe everyone should have access to this essential health care. They also, despite hard gains against... I can't word. Despite hard-fought gains in legal protections for LGBTQ plus people, there's still a long way to go to ensure they're treated equally in all contexts under the law. They continue to fight to ensure everyone, regardless of sexual orientation, feels safe and accepted with equal legal protections and rights. And finally, they believe our healthcare system must guarantee that people get the healthcare they need, free from discrimination and without a cost as a barrier. That one's particularly close to home to me. I am a healthcare professional, spoilers chat, and so I think it's very important that all bodies deserve equal healthcare, and that's something the NWLC does. And so your donos today and over the course of the week help to support women and femmes and girls get the care that they need. Even if you can't necessarily donate for us today, I'm glad that you're here, but any little bit helps. So if you happen to have a little bit of pocket change here and there, toss it towards us today. We do really appreciate it. And you can, of course, choose the character for Enter the Matrix. But if that's not particularly your cup of tea, I've also got the Fatale's favorite femmes in gaming. I have been wanting to talk about this for a little while. You can donate to your favorite femme in gaming, and LLK is going to draw the winner. And that is going to be put into the Yeti's art. Bing. I've lost the word. The words have gone from my head, but there we are. Winning at the moment is Samus Aran with $175, but I wanted to point out that Alize Levelure, my daughter from Final Fantasy XIV, my girl, I've adopted her, she's mine now, is 166 in second place. There are some